Awesome Carlisle, here we go. Small town charm with the big time glow. Tune in now, don't miss the show. It's Awesome Carlisle. Let's roll!
Last week in Carlisle, March 2nd through 8th, 2026. Missing teen found, creepy flyers, and local wrestlers win. Last week, local leaders worked on new plans to make our streets safer, while road construction changed traffic patterns downtown. The local police solved serious crimes and found a missing teenager safely. At the same time, Dickinson College sports teams scored huge wins, and community groups kicked off major charity events. Here is a quick list of the key things that happened in Carlisle last week. Active Transportation Plan. Town leaders met to talk about the new Active Transportation Plan for safer streets. Carlisle Connectivity Project. The Carlisle Connectivity Project closed East Penn Street for major roadwork. Missing teen found and creepy flyers. Police made key arrests and investigated strange flyers left around town. Local sports wins. Dickinson College lacrosse teams won 3 big games, and a local high school wrestler won a state championship. Giving back in March, the Match Madness charity campaign began. Real estate. Carlisle Real Estate Market Update. Big moves in local government and safety. This past week, the Carlisle Borough Council and other local boards held several important meetings to plan for the town's future. On Monday, March 2nd, the Historical Architectural Review Board met to make sure new building projects fit in with the town's historic look. On March 4th, the Borough Council held a workshop to talk about the town's budget and the new Active Transportation Plan. This street safety plan is part of a goal called Vision Zero, which aims to stop all serious traffic crashes. The town is planning public meetings later in March to get ideas on how to protect people who walk, bike, or use wheelchairs. Other groups, like the Parks and Recreation Board and the Zoning Hearing Board, also met on March 5th to plan community events and review land use rules for the spring. Roadwork. The Carlisle Connectivity Project. Drivers in Carlisle faced some detours this week because of the Carlisle Connectivity Project. Construction crews closed East Penn Street between North Hanover Street and Noble Street. They're fixing the roads and replacing old utility lines under the street. Traffic was also shifted on North Hanover Street so workers could safely rebuild the west side of the road. Crews also worked on putting in new traffic signal poles where North Hanover Street meets Carlisle Springs Road. These projects use federal grant money to make the town's transportation system better and to connect neighborhoods more easily to the downtown area. Police news. Arrests and a missing teen found. The Carlisle Police Department had a very active week keeping the community safe. On March 3rd, officers arrested Christopher Raymond Wilson Jr. for severe sexual crimes after a long investigation. On March 6th, police got an arrest warrant for Gabriel Alejandro Morales for using fake money at 3 local businesses. Police also got a warrant for Ryan Edward Varner for drug and driving charges. There was also incredibly good news. Police safely found 14-year-old Dania Erickson, who had been missing. Finally, on March 7th, police asked the public for help after people found strange flyers inside plastic baggies left on cars and around town. Local sports wins. Dickinson College, tech upgrades and sports wins. Dickinson College saw a lot of action both online and on the playing field. On Sunday, March 8th, the college's technology team upgraded the campus website and server to make the computer systems safer and faster. Earlier in the week, the campus was buzzing after college president John E. Jones III appeared on the TV show 60 Minutes to talk about the safety of federal judges. In sports, the Dickinson lacrosse teams had a great week. The men's lacrosse team beat the University of Scranton 15-6, led by players like Charlie Bowen and Cullen Mulhern. They later defeated Kenyon College 12-7, with Ramsey Huggins scoring 4 goals. The women's lacrosse team was also very successful, beating DeSales University 15-5, with Eva Gardner scoring 4 goals. Local athletes shine at state wrestling. High school sports fans had a lot to cheer about this week during the PIAA Individual Wrestling State Championships. The big event was held at the Giant Center in Hershey from March 5th to March 7th. Ian Longenberger, a wrestler from the neighboring Boiling Springs School District, won the state championship in the 152-pound weight class. He won his final match by a close score of 6-4. Another local athlete, Kevin Mylart from Cedar Cliff, also won a state title in the 127-pound weight class. These big wins brought a lot of pride to the greater Carlisle area. Community events, Match Madness, and Project Share. The first week of March kicked off Match Madness in Carlisle. This is a month-long charity drive run by the Carlisle Area Chamber of Commerce to raise money for local nonprofit groups through matching donations. The Chamber also hosted events to help local business owners, including a Membership 101 class and a lunch mixer at U-Haul. At the same time, Project Share continued to help families in need. On March 3rd and March 5th, they ran their farm stand and Your Choice Pantry to give out fresh food. They also hosted a financial literacy class to teach people about saving money and budgeting, even giving out $25 gift cards to people who attended. Carlisle, PA Real Estate Market Update. The Carlisle, PA real estate market saw a slow week for closed home sales between March 2nd and March 8th, 2026. Only 3 homes were sold, which is a drop compared to the previous week and the same time last year. Despite the lower number of sales, the median sale price went up notably compared to last week, even though it remained lower than last year's median. Here are the specific stats for closed home sales in Carlisle, PA for this past week, March 2nd through March 8th, 2026. Total home sales, 3 homes sold, down from 4 last week, down from 3 last year. Median sale price, $275,000, up from $195,000 last week, down from $309,000 last year. Highest sale price, $350,000, down from $380,000 last week, down from $504,000 last year. Lowest sale price, $240,000, up from $117,500 last week, up from $235,000 last year. Here is a list of the homes that sold last week, March 2nd through March 8th, 2026, from highest to lowest price. 29 Glen V, $350,000. 1207 Pine Road, $275,000. 526 North Pitt, $240,000. Real estate stats are obtained from sources deemed reliable but not guaranteed. Stats are for all Carlisle Area School District, March 2nd through 8th, 2026, per Bright MLS. Contact Derek Bixler with Coldwell Banker Realty if you need help buying or selling your next home. Conclusion: a week of progress and safety. To sum things up, last week, town leaders pushed forward with the Vision Zero plan to make roads safer for everyone, walking and driving. Construction crews worked hard on the Carlisle Connectivity Project, causing some road closures downtown to upgrade utilities. The local police department solved major cases, dealt with strange flyers, and safely located a missing teen. Dickinson College athletes dominated on the lacrosse field, and a local wrestler took home a state title. Finally, charity events like Match Madness and Project Share showed how much the Carlisle community cares about helping others.
Awesome Carlisle, here we go. Small town charm with the big time glow. Tune in now, don't miss the show. It's awesome Carlisle. Let's roll!